everybody, welcome. Final Island, steal Judoka into the breach. Apparently we've done it 3 times in a row for an achievement. What does this come down to in the whole scheme of things? If we get 3 good freezes, we probably win. We've got full grid power and 29 grid defense. Not quite as good as the 31 we had last time, but pretty solid. All we want to do is gum up the gears as much as possible. I'm just looking. There's good moves here. Like, look at this. That's a kill already. Doesn't do anything about this guy, but a freeze on turn 1. Whoops. Still so important. This guy's the real problem. He's the problem right now. And we can't, unfortunately, put our mech here. I think. Why do you... Oh, because you've already moved. Yeah, we can't get the mech here. Otherwise, we could have a killer turn. You know, go back, throw you. Oh, but what... Okay, hear me out. I'll just give you a quick throw. You freeze. It freezes me, which I hate. I could shoot you into freeze range instead. A freeze range. Doot, 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 doot. We're still gonna get frozen here, though. Not there. You're still gonna get frozen there. You won't get frozen here. Alright, apologies. Bit of a wonky turn 1. We're not in the environment hazard, right? Yeah. 3 enemies frozen. No spawn blocked. We could block spawn, but it would cause, it would cause the alpha crab to become unglued here, which I do not want to happen. So actually there's, yeah, 4 enemies broken right off the bat. I like it. 2 alpha enemies spawned, though. I hate that you're gummed up. That's tedious. But this isn't that bad. Like, a shot here gets 1 kill, unfreezes a unit, so it's not that good. But, well, actually, what about... Hold up. I got an idea, I think. A shot... No, we don't like a shot there. Disregard. I was like, move everybody a tile up. No, it's not good. Moving everybody a tile down is great, but it requires moving this guy 1 over first. So hear me out. You shoot here. Knock him onto the spawn. Move everybody 1 tile down. Kills you. Kills you. You've taken 2 damage in the process. But you're still freeing some dudes from the ice. This is going to take me a while, but I would like to, you know, appreciate your acquiescence because it's essentially going to determine whether we win or lose. It'd be nice to knock this guy out via this attack right here. Unfortunately, it would free a boy from the ice, which I would prefer not to do. It would do 1 damage to him in the process, but that's not that big of a deal, unfortunately. So I really like this turn. I like shooting you for 2 damage, knocking you onto a spawn. And I could always just throw you, and then what do? You probably end up pulling this guy 1 tile over. Let's give it a shot. Almost kills an Alpha Hornet, blocks a spawn. Are you gonna die? Yes. I'm gonna take 1 damage, but he's gonna kill his buddy here. I think that's an acceptable turn of events. And I think you just stand still, pull this guy 1. This is the moment of truth. I'm so scared. Okay. Nice. You even did it before the Alpha Crab was freed. So we go. Another Alpha Crab comes to the surface. We can work with that. That's a little bit more annoying. Or is it? It might not be, now that I think about it. Because the Hornet is already dead. So I think it's something like... Unfortunately, you have to move. But it's something like... Oh, you really can't get into a spot I'd like you to get into. Because I'd really like to shoot here. Well, I'd really like to shoot here. Obviously, this dude is extremely pullable. If we just, like, that, this, pull, that's a kill. What do we do about this guy, though? Now, you're, like, almost a spawn blocker here. I wanted to look at, like, this turn for a sec. It's not... It does a lot of damage, but non-lethally, which is no good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we dealt with the ice improperly. If we waited till turn 2, we might have been better off. Life goes on, though. You can always slide everybody. Wait, you're attacking me? Ah, and the space behind me. It's really this guy that's the biggest problem right now. Well, hear me out. You could block a spawn. You could come over here and toss this guy. And then you, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You could go here, shoot, push him out of the way. Ah. Get a kill. That seems decent. We're only gonna have 2 enemies on the next turn. It's a good start, I think. Oh, you don't die to the Cataclysm. We're gonna have 3 enemies, but... We have 4 enemies. Keep trying. Okay, your turn's irrelevant. Your turn's irrelevant. Your turn is highly relevant. So it's pretty simple. This guy's gotta go. Probably best handled with a science mech. This guy's gotta go. Definitely best... Oh, you can't handle him with artillery. Well, we can handle this guy with artillery. Can we handle you with a science mech? Absolutely. Something like... Wait, you're not even the right guy. You're the right guy. I didn't even see you there. Yeah, you're an interesting kind of unique nightmare. You only need to get hit for 1. Unfortunately, that's more difficult than you'd expect. So, let's think about this. Weirdly enough, like a suicide strat with our AI, I think is actually fine as long as they respawn in the next phase. Then the Galaxy Brain play there is very simple. You go here, toss this guy, and then die, but the mission rolls over. You... Maybe it's not as easy as it looked. Well, you could even go here, land that shot. Can we do that without moving you? No, you gotta go somewhere. There's gotta be a better place for you. Does it literally throw the ice but leave the enemy? If so, hilarious. No, it throws the whole thing. The whole kid and caboodle. I think in the end, this was a much smarter play than just letting our mech conceivably die to make it happen. I think this was a much better option for us. I mean, we're gonna seismic activity. We actually got a lot of kills there. We only didn't kill 2 of the enemies. Most of that was environmental, but. So the only thing I'm worried about is if we freeze the Renfield bomb, does it not prime towards explosion? And I think the answer is it definitely still primes towards explosion. So straight up, the burrowers have to be killed. And by killed, I mean frozen. I would love to freeze the beetle. I would love to, like the alpha beetle. I would love to freeze the alpha firefly. Five turns. Generally, though, I do think the beetle is one of the easier enemies to trick. But it's hard to deny. We got like a really good... I mean, we have actually an incredible turn 1. If we make every unit move 1 tile down... Block spawn, move units 1 tile down. You die, you block spawn, and you're not attacking anything important. You die. Still have to deal with you. This buys us a turn to not have to use freeze. I think that's just step 1, what we have to do. Well, actually, you will still be hit. So we'll have to do something about you. But that's 2 enemies taken care of, plus 2 spawns. Which is, it doesn't get better than that, which is why I was not really overly concerned. Not even close. So in the end, we could still go for a freeze. But a freeze kind of sucks here. It only freezes 2 enemies. Not too exciting. Are we going to let 3 grid power go? To block all spawn. Well, block all spawns but 1. How much do you hit for 3? I really don't want that to happen. We can't push the Renfield bomb onto the falling rock. That would be idiotic. We've already, like, with 1 action, we've done so much. We could let 3 grid power die constructively. The thing is, like, I don't see many other options, unless we can kill the beetle leader on turn 1. And we still have to do something to protect the Renfield bomb. I'd much rather lose, essentially, 2 grid power. Literally 2 grid power. I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, we could shoot the Renfield bomb. Bad play. Doesn't do anything. Shoot this. Really, just a terrible play. Shoot here. Just removes this dude from the spawn and leads to more power being hit. So, I think we let the power go. And you have 6 moves, so you can get back in there for a freeze whenever necessary. So it'll really just be like this. Doesn't block the spawn, I'll admit. If only we can get here and pull down, but... we have to go here. Pull up. Saves the Renfield bomb. Sure, this guy's gonna hurt, but... the idea is next turn, we probably want to throw out a freeze, even though there's only gonna be 2 enemies on the screen. It's a weak freeze. This is a huge turn. For tempo, I know that sounds like a ridiculous phrase. But for real. For tempo, I think this freeze is fine. Freezes the bomb, which gives us some protection. Takes care of a beetle leadle. Takes care of this guy. We gotta move, obviously, off of the hazards, but I think we like it. So in the interim period, what would you do with your other units? Well... you move here to avoid getting frozen. And you move here to start dealing with these guys next turn. Yeah, I think so. Taking the beetle out of the equation, you could move every unit down one, but, or like this way, but I don't think that's a smart play. So we're only gonna have 2 units to deal with. One of them's tanky as heck. That's an amazingly good play for us, though. Like, we're so lucky that that worked out that way. Like, sincerely. All you're gonna do is probably stand here, shoot this guy down a square. You prefer to do it without hitting your own unit. Actually, you'd prefer to do it while hitting your own unit, as ridiculous. Ah, no, you gotta move him. Yeah, which means it's gonna be tough to get him on the right spot. Oh, well. Maybe there's a better way to do it, like... send Science Lord up here, and then you can come down. You can come down and stand there later, or even. No, you can't quite get there. Okay. So it'd be like shoot. Wait, is he? No, he's not already on an environmental square. It's like that. He's dead to environmental hazards. This move isn't even that bad, but. He is going to free the Renfield bomb. I don't know if we find that annoying, though. I think we find that completely justifiable. And the only enemy on screen next turn is going to be the Alpha Crab. So I think we just got a 4-island victory. No, because that guy died. There's going to be one more enemy on screen. Alpha Crab, Alpha Firefly. Oh, and then that guy I didn't even think about. Okay, so there's way more enemies than originally expected. But if none of them are hitting the if few of them are hitting the Renfield bomb, we got nothing to worry about. So, this is maybe where you take your opportunity to hit them into each other. Have we finally galaxy brained? Your business is powered up, right? How much? You only do 3 damage to begin with, so we got nothing to worry about, theoretically. Now we could crush them. That's not a good idea though. Might be best to push the Renfield bomb. No, because then it would be on a maelstrom tile. Let's go over it one more time. You shoot, you kill, you blocking this damage, you're attacking nothing. I think we win. Well, nobody but me expected, or nobody, including me, expected this to be a 3 or 4 island victory, but I really can't say anything except if you don't respect the ice attack, I don't respect you. We almost have to institute like an ice plus Bethany Jones rule. That's like, it's too easy, you can't do it. We didn't start this run with ice and Bethany. The run came to us. But either way, man. Life is but a dream. Lily Reed, Bethany Jones, and a robotic autopilot. So you know what, Bethany? You're a wonderful creature. That's a terrible way to phrase that. You're a wonderful pilot. But in the interest of making things more interesting, I think we go Lily Reed next. She's max level. She gains +3 move on the first turn of every mission. And there you go. Let's go steal Judoka. We don't have a 2-island victory. I don't know. A 2-island victory might even be easier. So, I mean, I feel good, though. What do we got for... Only 4? Man. Anyway, thanks for watching. Fun run. In the end. Weird run. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.